Ooh, two Al Adamson films in a row. What are the odds? So last time I reviewed Satan's Sadist, which I referred to as one of Al's most popular films, and it is, but it's obviously not the only one. If you look up his films by popularity, you'll find Satan's Sadists at number 5. But if you go down to number 9, you'll find the movie we are looking at tonight. The appropriately named Brain of Blood. Brain of Blood was released in 1971. It stars Kent Tyler, John Bloom, who also played the Frankenstein monster in Dracula vs. Frankenstein, Regina Carroll, Angelo Rosito, Master Blaster from Mad Max, and it was the last film appearances of Grant Williams and cowboy star Reed Hadley. The film was a co-production between Independent International and Hemisphere Pictures. Hemisphere is a production company out of the Philippines, which is notable for distributing the films of exploitation filmmaker Eddie Romero, films such as Terror is a Man and Beast of Blood. The plot focuses on the emir of a Muslim country. He is dying of cancer and makes the decision to have his brain removed and transplanted into another, healthier body so that he can still rule the country. The emir and his doctor, Bob, travel to America to Dr. Trent, who will perform the surgery. Only problem, the replacement body is too battered to be used due to the carelessness of the mentally handicapped Gore. Trent decides to transfer the emir's brain into Gore's body temporarily until a suitable replacement is found. However, things aren't as they seem as someone tries to assassinate Dr. Bob, and the emir starts having mental issues and personality problems as he goes back and forth between Gore's personality and his own. The best way I can describe the plot of this film is by saying it's an espionage movie with hints of sci-fi added to it. As mentioned, we have assassination attempts, exploding cars, double crosses, vice versa. The plot of this film flows well, but there are certain things that aren't explained or just seem odd. For instance, Dr. Trent has two women chained up in his basement, which looks like a castle for some reason. He uses these women as a source of fresh blood. Anyway, one of the women escapes and goes deeper into the basement, where she finds the emir's discarded corpse. I've heard of skeletons in the closet, but this is ridiculous. Later, she finds a chained-up beast man, which is not explained. Is he a previous experiment of Trent's? A blood donor? Like the two girls? Who knows? Speaking of the chained women, she and Dr. Bob become romantically involved. They've only known each other for about an hour and already they're making out? Dude, not the time. Also, notice this kid. He gets chased by the monster only to be saved by Bob and the girl, who just take him along. What about his parents? I'm sure they'd like to know where he is. Anyone? Whatever. Some other issues with this film is the makeup on John Bloom. From the front, it looks pretty bad, but from the back, it's terrible. Look, you can see John's hair poking out from under the bald cap. Jeez Louise. But that's where the really bad stuff ends. This movie, for the most part, is entertaining. It's a little slow at points, but at least they have a bunch of stuff going on here. We get fist fights, car chases, break-ins, a messed up flashback of Bloom getting deformed, blood, guts, and a bunch of stuff. Blood, guts, and a bunch of stuff. Speaking of blood, or more specifically the special effects, aside from Bloom's makeup, the gore effects here are pretty good, mainly because they used real animal brains for this scene. The photography by Louis Horvath is very interesting. Like Satan Sadist, there's a lot of zooms, but unlike that film, the photography here is very stylized. Look at how the mountains are shot, and look at all these weird trees. It makes the film look otherworldly. The music is also nice, being needle drops from other Hemisphere films like Doctor of Blood Island. How about the acting? It's fine. And Zandor Vorkov here looks like my cousin. So how would I rate this film? It's kind of slow, but it keeps you interested. There are some laughs in here, and overall the film is goofy, gory, low-budget fun. Give it a shot. I'm the Cinema Fanatic. I'll see you next time.